Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bayshul Tootin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Lawrence working from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tootin. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Stay right open.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the
Blocking,
45-yard line.
Running once more with Brooks. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He put everything he had and brought in inside the 20. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gets his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going on first down, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Lawrence to throw it. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
And off to Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one connects. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut it to a low point on the scoreboard.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. An excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lawrence with it on 1st. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. He's still going at the 30. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
13, Luke.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Kill. 11.
1st and goal at the
Back to the air, Lawrence. across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Danny Gray to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Okay, ready?
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Nice, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels back to throw. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Daniels on 1st down. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Has a big hole left. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. And even 20 yards on the play. And it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to track that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Brooks. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Tootin now on the return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the
Take right over.
44-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot. Go. 11. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. Running in the red zone. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts, but very minimal gains.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Third and just 2 to go.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 17.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught by McLaurin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels to throw. Now set up the screen. Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. To the air again. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Working quickly here.
Second and 4 at the 25.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On target to Moore. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Jaguars
First down throw, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, run!
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Drop 60, drop 60. Go, Reed, go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Now he'll throw deep, back towards the center of into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
He finds it beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down run with Brooks. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tootin now on the return. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Tootin headed left. Bob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Route. 30 left. Think right.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Offense up to the line fast.
32-yard line.
13 11. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Makes the catch. And This one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. 38. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Balled in by Lane. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll get an even 40 out of that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Ready, set.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Press all 80. Press all 80.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
24. Hey, attention, time.
Lawrence working from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Take right open.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Well, you could see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Lawrence throwing here. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. They did it! He made the interception! And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They've got first down here from the 36. And send a receiver left. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Second down and 10. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Cowboy 80, 19, Pioneer.
Daniels now on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Commanders.
Cougar 19. Jesse Ryan. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 6-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Hand off here for Brooks. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
substituting now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
24. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Lions.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. As the open man downfield. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Press the Eagles, go.
First and goal.
On the give, it's Brooks. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
At the 7-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Vikings, 79 Bronx, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 48, Jaguars 38.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sink right. 11 Agate. Silver.
They go play action. Lawrence hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. It's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Ready.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, it's Brooks. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.